Aidan Doyle. Some of you watching now may recognize me as the host producer of New York City's On the Money show, but today we're not here to discuss financial commentary. Today we're here to examine an area of the market that's getting very little coverage and quite frankly deserves more. The title of this presentation and DVD is Understanding Managed Futures, and for the next hour or so I'm going to try to, in the best way I can, go through what managed futures are, explain how they work, and hopefully at the back end you'll have a reasonable concept of what the expression means. Okay. Thanks once again for joining us. Before we go into details, I want to prep you on the format of the show. As I've indicated, the topic of the show is Understanding Managed Futures. I'm going to, as I indicated, prep you on a presentation. We're aiming this show predominantly at UK and US investors. Now, that's not to say that the concepts that we're analysing won't apply to the rest of the world, but predominantly the references within the show will be aimed at America and Great Britain. Vis-a-vis regulatory references, tax references, and comparisons to the various stock indexes. Okay, that said, I have one more thing to add. We'd also like to point out that the show is aimed at viewers that have a working knowledge of futures, understand how they work, and they have the basic concepts. Should you be completely in the dark as to futures and what how they work, I suggest that you do a little homework before watching this DVD. Perhaps you could watch one of my past episodes of the On the Money show, namely Hot Commodities or Leverage, which are both two episodes that have a reference to the subject matter of this show, and then come back to this show once you've got a bird's eye view of how things work, primarily. Okay, importantly, and I want to add this before we proceed, accompanying this DVD there will be a publication which is free to anyone viewing this DVD, which you can download from our website, the particulars of which will be on your screen as we are speaking and will be listed in the credits towards the end of the show. Okay, let's get cracking because we have a lot of ground to cover.